subscribe. Right, the joys of being a Volkswagen, an old Volkswagen owner. But I've got a fuel leak, and I've figured this out. The what are they called? They come off the injectors. Hang about. Keep forgetting the name of things. It's in a message. I remember leakoff hoses. That's what they're called. It's called the leakoff hose, and they're these little things here. If you can see, it's just a bit of a looped pipe. It comes off the injectors. But I thought I've had an oil leak for a long time, and I finally took the belly pan off because I got a problem with the vacuum hose. And when I've seen what's what, it's not actually oil, it's just fuel mixed in with the oil. And what I've done, I only found it because I was looking for the vacuum pump. So under here it's very wet. If you see the fuel pipes here, I dried all them off yesterday and they stayed dry overnight. Everything was dry. I just drove it to Halfords to get some pipe, come back and it's all soaking, so it's all dripping down from the top. So I'm going to change them. But what I'm going to do is stick it in service mode, which I've never done, which basically pulls the front out to give me access. I've got to take that bolt, there should be a bolt there but there's not, and that bolt, that one, these two off the intercooler, and that one, and then you lift it and it all pulls forward. Apparently, got to pop these off. Looks like it's already been, somebody's had a go at it, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Stay tuned. Right, I'm actually going to remove this bracket altogether. Just make your life easier when I extend the timber. See, that just makes it easier, no more space. So I'm going to pop the front off. Array of tools, just a little thing you can work with. Pops up. Hold it on. Clip there. There's 2 screws in there I'm going to take out. Didn't realise. I think there's a screw there, there's a screw there, that's what's holding it in. You'll see. If you're ever pulling something off and it seems it's not coming off as easy as it should, there's normally something holding it in. So we'll see now. Yeah, there we go. Boom. There we go. Always keep your screws and everything in one place. So all the ones I've taken off today all going in that little pot there, so keep everything nice and tight and put them on a side. Right. Gives you a lot of opportunity to clean some of this shit out as well. Right, now I think I just lift it pretty well. You can see First time I've ever done that. See if I can do it. So can you. I know I've got access. These are the pipes I've got to change. You can see that one's leaking. So I'll change that one too. Yeah, they're all going to be changed. So this is the stuff I've bought. It's just some fuel hose, some outfits, cost £4. So start with this one, pull it off. 1, 2. Just drop a bit of fuel. I'm going to change them all. I don't think they're all leaking. But I'm going to cut it as I need it. So. Right, there's scissors. Pretty much the same thing. Just going to cut off. Grab some scissors a sec. So I'm just going to measure it up like this and then cut. Boom. So easy. This goes back on, hopefully it's not an issue. Push that on that. Now it's pushed on there. Boom. There's one. I think this is the one that's leaking. We're just going to do them all one at a time. There's no obvious brakes on them so far. There's one. So I'm just going to repeat the process. Snippy snip. Right, this is the one I think is the issue. This is the one. I mean, there's no obvious splits or anything. I don't know. Maybe this ain't the problem, but we'll see. The easiest fix, isn't it? Or the easiest thing to try first. So do the same thing. Line them up. Little snip. I'm giving it a couple of mil extra. There you go. That's number 3. You can see where it's all falling there, so that's what I'm thinking is this one. Now this last one, I don't know what's going on. It's it goes on to there, so maybe it's this one too. Right, this one seems a little different. Right, I'm going to pop that off there. Then pull that. Oh, I don't know if this is the same sort of fitting. This one's a little trickier, so I'm going to have to put you down a minute. take my watch off. Oh. This is the end one, it's not even the one I wanted, but we do this one because it come off easier. The last one's going to be a bit of a twat by the looks of things. Right. Boom. Show you this one because it's a bit different. Right, so this one goes to this pipe. It's in here into there, so it's a little bit different. Yep, that goes in there. Get it in. Now it was right up to there, so I've got to make sure I push it right up to there. You want that much on. There's two little lumps, if you can see. You're going to want it all the way over. Right. This is the part I've got to change as well. But now I've got to try and get this bit off. Probably gonna have to get a pair of pliers and pull it. So again, you're gonna have to sit there. If you can grab it with your hands, grab a pair of pliers, but just don't put too much pressure on it. You want to crush the pipe. Now I don't know why this last one, this side comes off easy, this side I'm pulling so hard and it's just not sliding off. So I feel like there's something holding it. And underneath there's a little nut. I don't know if I've got to loosen that. Oh, it seems way harder than it should be to pull off. An opportunity to clean all this shit up as well. Might be coming from the rocker cover gasket, but I think I'm going to leave that one on for now and see how it goes, because that's just not wanting to come off. It makes no sense why it's so difficult. I should change it, shouldn't I? That's the flex. See, what is that? It's a different injector. I got a different type of injector there. That's a different injector to those. Right, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to change it, the last one, because I can't get it off, so I don't want to damage something that's not necessarily need changing. So I'm going to put it back together, let it run, see if it's still leaking. If it is, then that's the issue. But have a look at the ones I've taken off, which I was imagining it was this one. There's nothing obvious. There's no obvious leaks. unless it's inside there. Look. Block that. Yeah, there's a leak in there. 100% there's a leak in there. Take some of this off. Tack a bee, man. Can't see a split, but when I block that, yeah, there's definitely a split in this. 100% that's the issue. Right, let's get this shit back together. Right, it's just everything in reverse from this angle for you guys. I'm just going to show you. Right, so that's everything back together. Just got to put these two on there for the intercooler bracket. On there. Right, now what I need to do, dry all where it was wet underneath. So there's all this that's wet, look, with fuel. So I'm going to dry all that up. It's a bit awkward holding the camera, but let's dry it up and then start the engine and see what happens. Oh my god, there's fucking fuel everywhere. This is the aircon pipe. It's got a split in it. It's got a split in it and it's filled up with fuel. So that is full of fuel. Look, literally dripping out. So I think I might do. Look. Look, it's literally pissing out all over me. Whew. I mean, it'll evaporate if, as long as it's not dripping still in there, it'll eventually evaporate. See anything else? There's nothing majorly obvious. Oh, there's something up there. What's that? I mean, I'm hoping that that's it. As long as that last pipe ain't leaking, it should be okay. So let's start it up and see what happens. I'm gonna go for a little drive around the block just to force the fuel through. Everything seems fine. Have a quick look. Right, let's turn the engine off a minute. Right, quick summary. I don't want to touch anything because so fuel. I got a cob to eat now. But that was the issue. One of them was the bad one. As long as the one that I couldn't get off at the end, because I didn't want to damage anything, it seemed okay. As long as that one's not leaking, we're sorted. It's a pretty easy fix. I'm not really a mechanical fucking dude, but I am learning. Now look what I've got as a reward. Oh yeah, boy. Bacon and coffee. All right. Peace out, man. Hope it helps.